I love Tom Flournoy because he is original, authentic, and a poetic cursor. I love Tom Flournoy because his immense physical stature is dwarfed by his huge heart. I love Tom Flournoy because despite his intimidating size and assured demeanor, he possesses a vulnerability and authenticity that are both calming and inviting. When I was in high school, he welcomed an endless stream of greasy little bastards like me to his beautiful house on Pepper Lane and supplied us with food, a trampoline, a pool, and a non-anxious presence that surpassed my previous notions of home. My favorite memories of Tom are sitting out by that pool in the house on Pepper Lane and just shooting the shit. There was this little rocket-shaped dog toy that we used to throw in the water and watch the dogs like go crazy jumping around the pool. And we'd laugh at the dogs, and then he'd sit there and listen to me talk about whatever was going on for me at the time, which was pretty amazing to have this grown-ass man paying that kind of attention. He did later somehow talk me into holding a dog collar and testing out the electric fence at their place on Santa Barbara Street. So thanks for that. The bastard even called me when I got ordained to the Episcopal Church, totally out of the blue. Though he's not the church-going type, Tom has a cool handle on eternal truths. Happy birthday, Tom.
Happy birthday, Tom. Hope you're having a good one, and I just wanted to tell you how much I love you and why I love you. One of the reasons that stick out in my mind is that Tim was going to try and enlist in the Army years and years ago. But as soon as you heard about that, you didn't make it wasn't a decision to you. You just went straight to Atlanta and got him and brought him back home. We're glad for that. Sorry. Another thing is that when you told me that you were going to make mothers, you were going to make a few changes into it, you and Jill, but you were going to take Mother's pimento cheese and make it the best in the country, and you have done that, and we are so proud of it too. And I just want to say again, I love you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful birthday.
Hey, younger brother, I love you too. Happy birthday. Have a great one. Bye.
This is a literary work. I will pause when I expect you to laugh. Ode to Tom Flournoy. You know how much I loved my roomie. The thought of her married made me gloomy. I kind of wondered, what was she thinking? But then I met you, and then we went drinking. You were so much fun, quite the Southern squire. I tried not to picture you with that hairdryer. What fun reading recipes, the reader would utter. Listen to this one, it's got 2 cups of butter. Your style, your wit, your joie de vivre, Sunday brunches waiting for me to leave. When life and its path took you to the West Coast, you stayed true to your role as a generous host. And even with my husband and kids in tow, we still stuffed our faces, good food and Bordeaux. Tom, I'm so glad that you married Jill. You love her so, and you always will. Your love for your kids is beyond contemplation, and I know it's flowed down to the next generation. So happy birthday, Tommy dear. We are blessed that you are here. There's no one like you, far or near. Now I shall toast you with a beer.
Tom, you 7-time son of a gun. I hear you got a big day coming up. Ross is sending money all over the country to get people to do videos and say nice things about you. I'm sending the money back. But I did want to wish you a happy birthday. Hope you have many, many more, my friend. See you soon.
I'm sitting here musing about Tom on his 70th birthday. He's been a wonderful friend for many, many years. First a great neighbor, and now still a great friend. And I put my drink down. Obviously you can tell by the light of the day that it's not that late in the day. It's about 5:15 or so. Anyway, I'm really proud of Tom getting back in business in a big way, in a very interesting way. I've been merchandising and using his classic cheese dip, from Tom's Tiny Kitchen, his pimento cheese, chipotle pimento cheese, which is my favorite. And then we skip over to the chipotle bacon cheese dip, which is the best of all the cheese dips in my opinion. I'm sure it's selling better than anything else. And then we go to the pimento cheese from Tom's Tiny Kitchen. So he's certainly got the products out there in the Kroger stores and many other distribution outlets in town. Tom, the stuff tastes a lot better than oil. So I'm glad you made the change. Here's to a very happy 70th birthday. I won't bore anybody, but come see us more often, please. Thank you.
The first two things I think of when I think of my Uncle Tom are cigars and lots of cuss words. Happy birthday, Uncle Tom. Love you.
Happy birthday, big brother. Hope you have a great time at Ross's for your 70th birthday. And just remember, I'll always love you, even though you locked me in the closet and you traumatized me when I was a child. Yours truly, Nursing Home Legs.
What I love about Tom is that he tries to be so tough, but he can't because he's got such a big heart. And I also just love how he loves his family. Happy birthday, Tom. Love you.
Tom, happy birthday. Wish you were here.
Our dogs wish you happy birthday too.
And good thing you went to San Ysidro Ranch when we did, because it's pretty well devastated now. But you enjoyed it while I was here.
Yeah.
Here's Holly.
And Tom, I was thinking about one of my fondest memories of you. And you know, I studied literature in college, but you are the one who taught me the fine art of swearing. I have never heard anything like it. You made it into an art, Tom, and it was so much fun to listen to you. And let's see, with all the swearing, you are still one of the sweetest, most wonderful, warmest men we've ever met, and we love you dearly. Colin sends his love from Japan, and best of all, you had the great sense to marry my precious Jill, and we love you, and we send love to you and the kids. Happy birthday, Tom.
Happy birthday, Tom.
All right, happy birthday, Tom Flournoy. This is from the Douglases, and we are so excited to be able to celebrate your 70th birthday with you. Great idea that Ross had. I want to say that I've known you and Jill for 35 years, from the days of Bunton Carpool to now, and that's 3.5 decades, pretty good. I also thank you so much for all of your advice with being an entrepreneur, which you've succeeded to be. I'm still struggling to get there. But thank you so much for all your help, and happy birthday.
Hey Tom, it's Doug. The pretty face is on here now. We had to get Judy off first. Thank you so much for helping Judy all these years in her business, and thank you for being there for her. I've enjoyed knowing both you and Jill for so many years. My most favorite memory of you, though, is at the Kellys on New Year's Eve a few years ago when I brought a hamburger to dinner, and then I knocked over the glass of water on the table, and then I broke Betsy's chair, all of which you loved. Of course, I was humiliated, but you could not stop laughing. I don't think I'll ever remember that night for your reaction more than anything. Happy birthday, and I hope I get to 72. It's 70 also. I will be there in about 1.5 years, so happy birthday. Bye.
Happy birthday, Tom. Welcome to the club. Actually, we thought that you were a lot younger than we are. Not because you're immature, of course, but 70, this is serious. Since we survived our boys going through those trying years of junior high and high school, we have lots of memories that we share with you. Most of them involve cursing.
God damn it, Ross! Or, God damn it, Captain Dave! And I remember the elegant Southern way you would answer the phone when we'd call. Flournoy residence.
Bullshit.
What?
When we called the Flournoys, a gruff voice would pick up the phone and say, Papa John's Pizza.
We were so sad when you moved back to Memphis, but I was glad you were there when I had to go back when my brother was sick. And I will never forget the kindness you and Jill showed me by insisting that I stay at your house and by plying me with Southern comfort food.
And although we don't get to see you nearly enough, you've given us the perfect excuse to introduce our California granola-eating friends to pimento cheese.
You should see that Birkenstock crowd hungrily slathering that shit on a Ritz cracker till they're as full as ticks.
So Tom, happy birthday. You're as old as dirt when it was still a rock.
Bless your heart.
We love you.
Love you.
Happy 70th birthday. I wish I could be there in person to give you a big hug. But since I can't, this video will have to do. Some of my favorite things about you are that you're funny and you're kind. You're very easy to laugh and enjoy the silly things about life. You don't take yourself too seriously, and you really are demonstrative of your love and affection for others. And that is such a refreshing and beautiful quality in a grown man. And it's definitely one of my favorite things about you. My fondest memories of you and Jill are really just all those times I came and stayed with you guys. And I looked forward so much to coming because your house felt like home to me, and you treated me like family. And I loved seeing the way you loved on your kids and loved on me. Just your ability to just shower everyone with your love and affection, and your very infectious laugh and your silliness and your willingness to throw the word fuck around all the time really just all make you a joy to be around. I miss you so much. Just thinking about these things makes me miss you and Jill. But yes, I think my favorite memories are those. And I have to say, I really do think that spending so much time with you gave me a perspective on fatherhood and on the way we show affection for one another that made me look for those qualities in a husband. And so you were definitely one of the role models that I looked up to when I was thinking about who I was going to marry and how they were going to interact with my children. So I have you to thank for that, for having found somebody who approaches children and love similarly. You're an awesome, awesome, wonderful person, and I miss you and Jill so much. And happy birthday to you. I hope you have a big party and lots of good food and maybe some pimento cheese. And I hope you get as much love and affection from your people as you always never hesitated to shower on me when I was younger. Sending love to you, and I look forward to seeing you guys soon.
Why do I love Tom Flournoy? It's a good question. Let's start with profanity, the cigars, the inappropriate comments, the general uncomfortability with all people. Did I mention the profanity? All of those things go into Tom Flournoy, but what I really love is the deeply crystal clear honesty at the core of Tom. That's what all of those other things emanate from. So Tom, we've known each other a while now, and I appreciate you. everything that you've brought to my life, and those blue eyes that go on forever. Happy, happy birthday. I can't wait to celebrate with you soon. Much love.
I love Tom Flournoy is because he makes incredible pimento cheese and cheese dips, which led us to meet 5 years ago. We clicked ever since. My most memorable moment with Tom is every moment because he always makes me laugh and smile. Happy birthday, Tom.
Hello. We're here to celebrate the 70th birthday of our friend Tom Flournoy, who now is no longer a septuagenarian. And Tom, after having not been one for a year, I can empathize with your plight. It's just a terrible thing. But I recall all the wonderful times we had, all the times in Europe. I remember the time in France where you were driving to Jumièges, and we went across a little ferry that was no more than a raft, and you hopped on that ferry and started going immediately. And we all thought we'd fallen in the river. It was a terrible thing. And then playing backgammon in Honfleur, and you with your big smelly guitar or cigar. And I remember the drive from Charleston, South Carolina to Savannah. And I also remember the backgammon games there very well. People just assume that you lost a lot of money in the automotive trade. But I'm telling people right now, it's on the backgammon board in Charleston and Savannah where all this came about. Now, you've always been good about laughing at my jokes, and I have a birthday joke for you. But I gotta be sure that now that we're 70, it's up with the decorum and the standards that we should be used to. So let me try one. How about the one about the boy who came home from school and told his dad he had the biggest... No, that's not going to work. That discriminates against black people. How about why do women outlive... No. Bad for women. I know. How about the one from the two guys from Georgia who saw the dog who was licking... No. I'm not worried about Georgia so much as I am about dogs. I know one tried and true one, though. Did you hear about the fire in the shoe factory? And we know that you're not the heel that started it. Happy birthday, my good friend. Bye-bye.
Hi, Tom.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Tom.
We have lots of great memories of you when you were living here and you had fabulous parties. And
one of the best memories is the delicious wine you served us, the Kistler at the ranch.
Yep, that was great. So come and visit us, and we'd like to host you and have a party for you with all your old friends. And excuse us for this video because we look like we're looking somewhere off in the distance.
We're really paying attention to you.
Anyway, we wish you the best. Wish we could see you. Okay, bye-bye.
Hey, Tom Flournoy. Happy birthday.
Hey, Tom. Happy 70th birthday. Karen and I are here at Stagecoach 2018, and we're having a great time thinking about you and looking forward to having dinner with you next Friday night in Los Angeles. We just kind of want to review some of the things that in the past that we've learned about you. And one of them was those great babysitting nights that you had, and Karen's just going to refresh your memory.
Tom, do you remember the Sunday when Jill and I think, decided to go out to lunch? And we came home and we found that the girls had been refrigerator tipping, and the door was the only thing that saved them.
Saved their lives.
The same day, they actually ended up trimming their hair and the cat. We picked up Mackenzie, and her bangs were about 1/4 inch long, and we heard that the cats had no whiskers anymore.
So we had a whole new hairdo when our daughter came home that night, and the cat, that poor damn cat, had all of its whiskers cut off. And there's another thing that I learned from you over these years. One, how to drink scotch and smoke cigars, but the biggest thing that I remember you is your language. Your language always, hey, fuck did you say? What the fuck did you say? Fuck you, fuck you. Richard, you're the ugliest fucking white man I've ever known in my life. So we just want to say we love you, happy birthday, big 70, and I can't wait to see you again.
Take care, Tom. We love you. Happy birthday.
We love you. Bye.
Tom, happy 70th from Washington. We sure could use you up here to whip this operation into shape. Thanks for being a great role model as a parent, always the coolest guy in the room, and for teaching me the value and talents of a well-timed and placed expletive. And also for making the best damn pimento cheese in the galaxy. We're wishing you the best for your birthday from here and hope to see you soon.
Hey Tom, it's Danny Aid. Just want to say happy birthday and tell you that I remember the time I first met you and you tried to kiss me on the mouth.
Online to wish you a happy birthday. We have many fond memories of our times together out here, and I have a few of them back there in Memphis with you, but we're so glad to be able to participate and for this big event. That we were trying to think about the fun things that we enjoyed the most and that I enjoyed the most. And a couple of the things, memories for me are, of course, your wonderful participation out at that Laguna Library remodel we did. We had a fabulous time painting pizzas and nailing things around. And you brought a sense of humor to everything we did. If there was a quality of yours that I love and value more than any, there isn't a situation that we would enter from high to low that you couldn't find something to liven it up and lift the spirit and lift the atmosphere. Also remember fondly waking up after my illness in Memphis and coming down and realizing the best way to start a day is with chocolate chip cookies at 7 in the morning, as you were wandering around in your robe in the kitchen there. And then finally, for me, the iconic memory is taking off in that beautiful car down to the Burbank Airport and heading to Vegas, where we all spent that weekend and had a wonderful time gambling, partying, losing money, drinking too much, but having a grand time. But the spirit that you brought to every encounter that we would have is a blessed gift. So happy birthday, Tommy.
And Tom, I have one member that really stands out for me was the four of us, Al and I and you and Terry Bradley were at Muni, and we played a round of golf, and afterwards we went to the little cafe. We were sitting out there having a drink, and Terry had brought his bag, and he had this really nice golf towel attached to it. And you looked at the towel and you told Terry, you know, your golf towel is nicer than the towels in our bathroom. And Terry said, oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. And that just cracked me up, that interchange. But that's the way you are. You know, you really have a great sense of humor, and you always, you know, can constantly have a great sense of humor.
And don't lose it, Tommy. Don't lose it.
No, you wouldn't.
So we wish you a happy birthday.
70th. Yay.
And hope to see you soon.
Okay, take care. We
Take
love you.
care.
Bye-bye.
Love you. Bye-bye.
I love Tom Flournoy because he's a great father and a great husband. You know, he's taught me many things about being a father. As you can see, right now is a 30-minute window where I don't have my kids, so I'm just sitting in the parking lot of my kid's school, just laying back in the seat, relaxing. Something I feel Tom would do and approve of. A favorite Tom Flournoy story. I don't have a particular favorite Tom Flournoy story, but I will say that I always relay the story of Tom's Tiny Kitchen to people. I find the story of Tom's Tiny Kitchen to be very inspirational. I talk about it to a lot of people, and I just kind of use Tom as an example, as someone who sort of inspires me, and I'm very proud of him. And I wish we got to see you more. I'll send a little video too of my son saying happy birthday, but happy 70th. I wish you many more. And yeah, come visit us. Come to Texas. All right, take care. I hope you have a great birthday. Can you say happy birthday, Tom? Can you say happy birthday, Rossum Dad? Happy birthday, Tom. You mean so much to me. You're a really inspirational person. I tell people about you all the time. And I'm really proud of you. If you can be proud of someone so old. You want to say bye? Bye. And happy birthday? Bye. Happy birthday. Bye. Later.
I was just wanting to wish you a happy 70th birthday. I know you're in California, and you will have a surprise from me when you get back from California, because it looks like things are going to change around Ed's Teeny Kitchen from now on. I think you may have a new employee. Happy birthday, you old son of a bitch. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Tom. So glad to be able to spend another one with you. Why do I love Tom Flournoy? I think I love him because he's crazy. Crazy smart, crazy kind, crazy irreverent. When I think of my favorite moments with you, I'm of course reminded of the multiple times that you got out of an awkward conversation or a boring one by simply suggesting that the entire room sing Amazing Grace. I also think of all those mornings when you dropped Ross off in front of Savage, and I heard your car roar away with you screaming out the back, "Love you, boy!" But I think one of my favorite moments is one of my first dinners at your house, when Ross was sitting at the table with a bunch of friends, and suddenly in the middle of the conversation you broke off and you said, "God damn it, son, you ain't got no buttons on the front of your pants. And it's got nothing to do with the size of your unit. It's because you always got your grubby little paws down there. Now let go of it, boy, let go." I remember looking up and thinking, Ross has got to be mortified by this. But no, he was actually quite pleased that someone had noticed. So, happy birthday. Wish I were actually there. And when Ross hits it famous, I will be there in a second to celebrate with you in person.
Hey Tom, it's Bish. Wanted to wish you a happy 70th birthday. I'm sorry I'm not there to celebrate with you guys, but I am there in spirit. You know, Tom, I do have some fun memories with you guys growing up in Santa Barbara, and one of them that really stood out was B-Day, where Bobby, Bish, and Bug could not have their breakfast unless they went out and collected an allotted amount of bees. Now, my young age, I'm like, okay, so I'm going to do it. So I took my scrawny ass outside with all the bees going around with my plastic bag, trying to get them in the bag, and then realized, what the hell's going on? So finally the fun came through, and it was just a great memory. Obviously, we had some great trips together with our families, and it's obviously a great memory. But Tommy, I wanted to wish you a happy 70th. I love you, buddy, and take care.
Happy birthday, Uncle Tom!
Happy birthday, Mr. Flournoy. Even though I'm a lawyer now, I don't practice maritime law. You are the only person who, other than your wonderful wife, who can call me Captain Dave. Lots of memories. What I appreciated the most, I think, were the life lessons over a worn copy of the Wall Street Journal while sitting outside on a cool Santa Barbara evening. Lessons like how to take risks in business, how to live life to the fullest, sage advice that you gave to your son that I took to heart most of the time, such as, "God damn it, Ross, get your hand out your britches." And most importantly, given our interests at the time, how to and how not to impress the ladies and how to deal with their many rejections. Now, as a parent myself, I have new appreciation for the man who took more interest in my life and the petty girl troubles of teenage boys than any other parent of any of my friends. You were patient, you were honest, you were profane, you were funny, and you were there for us. Ross is my friend, but I really came to your house at that age all the freaking time to spend time sitting outside
in the cool Santa Barbara evenings with you. So, happy 70th birthday. Here's to many more. Love you.
Mr. Big, just wanted to say thanks for all the good times, memories. Without you, I never would have learned how to steal Cuban cigars. Only the Dominicans, I promise, right, Ross? I wouldn't have been properly introduced to B.B. King, or probably had the words to describe the playing of Buddy Guy. 2 World's Fairs and a never mind. And I don't know what, you've always got great stories. And because I've heard one about myself over the years, I just want you to know that whenever I think of scotch and orange juice together, I think of you. So in your honor, got an 8-year space side here. We're gonna top that with a little fresh citrus. And I guess I'll be calling this one the Mr. Big. So to your health on this fine birthday. That's not bad. Who am I kidding? That's fucking terrible. And happy birthday.
Is there anything better than Tom Flournoy's laugh? I'm not sure there is. I hope that you're hearing a lot of it today at your party. It's that laugh that's contagious, makes everyone around you happy, and pretty proud of themselves that they could make you laugh that hard if they get it to happen. You're a pretty discerning individual, and I'm just happy that I've been around that laugh a few times. Happy birthday, Tom.
We say it one more time.
I love you, Tom.
You love Tom? Because he's Uncle Rusty's daddy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you say happy birthday?
Happy birthday to Rusty. Happy birthday to Rusty. Happy birthday to Rusty. Happy birthday to Rusty.
And by Rusty you mean Tom, right?
Happy birthday to Tom. Happy birthday to Tom. Happy birthday to Tom. Happy birthday to Tom.
Love you.
I love you.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Hey, Tom. I thought I'd sing happy birthday to you, but that's not a good idea because I really can't sing. I want you to know that we're very impressed with all your accomplishments, and considering all the difficulties you had to overcome, Tom's Tiny Kitchen is truly a modern-day success story. Your journey has been an inspiration to all of us. I wanted to wish you a happy birthday and many blessings, good health, and continued success. But look, before you light those 70 candles, make sure your fire insurance is paid up. We look forward to seeing you on Cousins Weekend and light up a few cigars. Take care.
Happy birthday, Mr. Flournoy. It's a big anniversary, obviously. You know, I've always appreciated how you've taken the time for me over the years, especially when I was younger. And in a lot of ways, you've been a role model for me. This was supposed to start out as a funny one where I'm not paying attention, but it's turned out not to be very funny, and now I'm trying to do it serious. But in all honesty, as I'm merging and changing lanes while driving and recording this, you've had a huge impact in my life. I model a lot of how I am as a father after how I observed you being a father, even more so than my own dad. And observing you with your family really caused me to forcefully work on changing the dynamic within my own family with my dad. So your impact on my life really can't be measured. And I really, truly love you and can't imagine a world without you. So happy birthday. Sorry to make it all depressing. You're not going anywhere. We'll be celebrating more of these, I'm sure. But yeah, I love you and happy birthday. Okay.
Happy 70th birthday, my old buddy. Wishing you many, many more. Hope all is going well for you and your family. Hope you enjoy your big day. Hope all is well with your health and whatnot. Happy birthday. Hacha, hacha, hacha. This is when you look at Chili and say, God damn, that boy looks older than I do, doesn't he? God damn. God, you got to love it. Shit. Happy birthday, Tom.
Happy birthday, Tom. Happy 70th. I'm surprised you're not older than that. I always thought you were older than me, I guess because you're so tall. But anyway, you're a great guy, and we're glad that we're still friends and becoming better friends all the time. So have a great time.
Hey, Tom. Welcome to Club 70. Been reflecting back on the long friendship between you and Jill and Ed and me and how much it's meant to us, and remembering the first time we ever went out together to the Belmont in Lynn Schott's convertible, and you were in rare form, holding court at the Belmont, spewing language my mother made me promise she would never hear coming out of my mouth. But since then, I have to say, I've come to appreciate almost everything about you, almost. Glad you're my friend, and have a great time in California.
Happy birthday, you magnificent bastard. Cheers. Hello, Mr. Flournoy. This is your old pal Ariel here in San Francisco to wish you a happy 70th birthday. And I was thinking that it was probably just after your 50th birthday that I met you for the first time. And I don't know if you remember this, but I do very clearly that the first time we really talked, I had left my glasses at your house. And I think I was in the 9th grade, and you walked around the house looking for my glasses, and you kind of scared the shit out of me. But after that, I realized what a loving husband and father and person and friend you are, and you mean so many things to so many people, and I'm so glad to have known you for all these years. And we love your cheese. So happy birthday, wishing you much love and happiness in the years to come.
Hey Tom, this is Andrew. Happy birthday. I'm kind of late getting this thing in, so we're driving to Hutchinson right now. But girls, say happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
All right, have a great one.
Hey Dan, happy birthday. Thank you so much for being an awesome father, an awesome grandfather. You've done more for me and my family than I could ever say. I love you so much. I hope you have a wonderful time in California. And yeah.
Me?
Yep, your turn.
Yep, you. Tom Tom.
So, Tom, I had the best moments with you, and I hope you have the best birthday in your life.
Tom, you've been a wonderful father-in-law, an excellent grandfather. Wouldn't trade you for the world. Hope you have a great birthday. Happy birthday,
Happy
Tom
birthday,
Tom.
Tom. We love you.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tom. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. It's so nice to meet you. I am reaching out to you on behalf of Ty, and this is Marla Maples just saying, God, have a great time. May you be filled with so much joy, so much light, and the laughter of friends and the love of friends. May they surround you always. Keep up spreading the great, good love in the world.
birthday, Tommy. All right, your lovely son is putting this together for you. So let's see. Well, I like you so much because you've taught me every swear word I've ever said or heard, which most I learned at a very young age. So I appreciate all of the help with my vocabulary. And one of my favorite memories is when we all went to St. Bart's years ago and seeing a big man in a little car. How your knees literally hung out at the side of the mini moke. But mostly, I'm just so thankful to have you in my life and my family's life. And I hope you have a wonderful 70th birthday.